I want to share some important stuff, other important stuff as well. But I'm building us along a process here and helping you understand how important it is to take responsibility for keeping away from you love, joy, satisfaction, fulfillment, the love and support of God, God providing and making things happen for you, having your prayers answered. You got to begin to take responsibility that it's not that somebody's keeping it away. It's not that I'm cursed in some way. It's that I don't allow myself to be vulnerable. I don't allow myself to be human. I'm not humbling myself to say that I like to be loved, I like to be cared for. No. If I say that, that means ... I'm needy, and I don't want to be needy. I want to show that I'm not needy, you see? And that means you're denying your neediness. So what you want to become aware of is, what are the things that you judge in yourself that you say I must never be, and you go the opposite direction. It's called anti-modeling. You want to become aware of what you are anti-modeling. So for example, if your mother was an extremely needy woman, you say I must never be needy, I'll show I never need anything. You'll go the opposite direction. It depends on you and what you, so sometimes you can model that. You will say I must be that. My mother was wonderful, she was great, she didn't need anybody, she didn't need a man, she was okay by herself. That's great, I'll model that, I'll become that, I must show I must be that. So that means still you are judging neediness. Your attachment to being one way is showing you that you're actually avoiding being another way. You understand? So you want to explore what is it that if you were being it, you would judge in yourself. What don't you allow yourself to be? What are you afraid of being? What are you looking down upon yourself? Like being a beggar. There's nothing wrong with being a beggar. There's nothing right about it, but there's nothing wrong about it. Many people from beggars have shifted their consciousness to become prosperous people. A lot of people were living on the streets and made a big contribution to their own lives and humanity after that. So there's nothing bad or wrong about any trait. In fact, there is great value in all traits, including negative traits. Every negative trait has a positive pole in it. Any negative trait. Even fear has a positive pole of caution. If you're saying I must act fearless, you will not be cautious. Caution is a healthy pole of fear. Selfishness, healthy pole means I'll charge you for my services. Healthy selfishness means self-fullness. Every negative trait has a healthy pole in it. So if you're saying I mustn't be needy, you will never be receptive. Everything that you're avoiding negative has a positive pole in it. You're robbing yourself of a gift in that negative trait. Then you wonder, why is nobody, where's my husband, where's my family, where's everybody, nobody's loving me. And then you forget that it's me that I'm saying that I'm scared of being needy. So look and see what are the experiences of being that you're judging yourself. What do you don't want to be? Look and see what you're attached to being. I must always be ... You see? Even like laziness. One woman in a group once said, laziness, I judge laziness. I said, what's the positive pole of laziness? She couldn't get it. I said to her, it's like going on a holiday. She says, I've never been on one. I said, you know why? You don't want to be lazy. Get room service, get somebody to make things. It's lazy, healthy lazy. Not going to work, recreation, it's healthy lazy. They both the saying, if you attach to being something, that means behind that there's a resistance that you don't want to be. So what you're showing that you are, what you're insisting on being, means you are, like for example, certain priests will act like I don't sin and I never sin and we are perfect. Meantime, pornography, strip club, whatever it is happening, you know, in certain churches.
A couple of years ago,
Not loading the
that
gays.
guy that was so famous.
Jimmy Swaggart.
That's it.
So, you know, all this, so it's reaction formation. It's called reaction formation in psychology. That a person, like somebody who says they're afraid of being gay, they'll present themselves as homophobic. I'm a man, you know. In the meantime, they're scared within themselves that there's a tendency that they might find a guy good looking or something like that. Now, I as a person can actually say the guy is good looking. That doesn't mean I'm in love with him or I prefer a man. But a person who is homophobic is they're scared that they might actually, by saying somebody is good looking, that means they're attracted to them, which doesn't mean that.
Yeah.